Hello, everyone, and welcome to our discussion on generative AI and cybersecurity. Did you know that by 2025, the global AI market is projected to reach a value of $190 billion? And with such rapid expansion, there's a growing concern about how we protect AI driven systems and our personal data from hackers and malicious actors. In this video, we'll explore what generative AI is and why is it so transformative and why security matters, especially when we are dealing with sensitive data, deepfakes, and strict regulations like GDPR. So, let's dive in. First, let's clarify. Generative AI refers to models that don't just analyze data, they actually create new content. For instance, a generative adversarial network can generate brand new images of human faces that did not exist or does not exist in real life. A transformer, a transformer based language model can produce text answers that read convincingly human. So, why is generative AI special? It can produce synthetic data for training other AI models. It helps in creative fields like designing fashion or generating music. It speeds up content creation in marketing, customer service, and even code generation. Now, because generative AI is so powerful, it also poses unique security challenges, which is what we will focus on next. Starting with why security matters in AI. Now, this is something that we have been waiting for. Let's start with sensitive data. Generative AI models require huge amounts of information to learn patterns. This data could include user inputs, like chat queries that might reveal personal or corporate secrets, training datasets that contain sensitive medical or financial records. A key risk here is data leakage, where the model or its outputs unintentionally reveal private details. In fact, an IBM security report indicates that the average cost of a data breach in 2023 was around $4.45 million. When AI is involved, the stakes can be even higher, and because it's harder to track exactly what was memorized or exposed by model. So we have some step-by-step advice for you. Identify sensitive data. Start by labeling or classifying which parts of your dataset include personal or confidential information. Apply data masking or encryption. Use techniques like anonymization, tokenization, or secure encryption tools to protect data at rest and in transit. Implement access controls. Restrict who can modify or view sensitive data and logs, ensuring only authorized personnel can interact with training pipelines. So, by following these steps, you reduce the chance of sensitive data showing up in model outputs or being stolen during a breach. Next, let's talk about adversarial usage. Generative models can create fake images, so real looking, that they fool social media users. Generate deepfakes, videos of famous figures or even everyday people saying or doing things they never actually did. And this is not just a novelty. According to an Oxford Internet Institute study, deepfakes have already been used in disinformation campaigns, tricking millions of viewers. Imagine the havoc if cybercriminals generate realistic videos of CEOs instructing employees to transfer funds or fabricate audio calls to manipulate stock prices. So, what is the defense? Let's look at the step by step. Educate teams. Train your staff to recognize common signs of deepfakes. Example, inconsistencies in blinking, facial expressions, or audio. Use detection tools. AI-driven tools can detect manipulated media by checking for digital artifacts or inconsistencies. And implement verification protocol for high-stakes decisions like financial transactions. Implement multi-factor authentication or voice callback protocols rather than relying on videos or voice alone. Staying vigilant helps organizations and individuals defend against these malicious uses of generative AI. Finally, regulations. are catching up to these technologies. The GDPR in the EU sets strict rules about collecting, storing, and processing personal data. Similar laws exist or are emerging worldwide, such as the California Consumer Privacy Act in the US. Risk of fines under GDPR penalties can reach up to 20 million euro or 4% of global annual turnover, whichever is higher. Data protection by design. This principle means you must integrate privacy measures from the very start of your AI project, not as an afterthought. Consent and transparency. If your AI system processes personal data, you need clear user consent and must be transparent about how their information is going to be used. So, step by step regulatory compliance. Consult legal experts, work with compliance officers or legal advisors who specialize in data protection laws. Perform DPIAs, data protection impact assessments. Evaluate your AI system's data flows, identify potential risks, and document how you will mitigate them. Maintain documentation. Keep records of how data is gathered, stored, and processed. In the event of an audit or breach, thorough documentation can help you demonstrate compliance. Adhering to these laws protects not only users but also your organization from legal repercussions and reputational damage. To sum up, here are some key statistics and references to underscore the importance of AI security. Gartner predicts that by 2025, 75% of organizations will shift from piloting AI to operationalizing it, fully increasing potential vulnerabilities. A study by Cybersecurity Ventures estimates that cybercrime damages globally could hit $10.5 trillion annually by 2025. AI exploits could be a significant portion of this. Oxford Internet Institute has documented hundreds of deepfakes cases designed to spread misinformation or commit fraud. For further reading, check out the European Commission website for GDPR guidelines, NIST publications on AI security frameworks, and OWASP's new resources focused on AI and machine learning security best practices. Thank you for joining this introduction on Gen AI and why security matters so much in today's digital world, whether it's sensitive data in training sets, adversarial uses like deepfakes, or regulatory challenges. It's clear that robust cybersecurity is no longer optional, it's essential. So, should you have any further questions, feel free to ask in the Q&A section or join me on the communities that I have on Facebook, LinkedIn, and School. I'll be waiting for you there.